Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to the series that I forgot to call last time, The Power of COD in Anime. This is part 2, and we're going to be going over another anime pack in the game, which is the Anime Tracer Pack, the only Tracer Pack that also blends anime together. So what's this one? This is... The Tracer Packs are the sort of colored bullets you see around. There's blue, there's green, there's red, there's now purple, and for this one, there's pink. And in addition to the pink bullets, this pack comes with 2 guns, a charm, that's a nice little grenade, a calling card, and a sticker that's Valentine's Day themed, so it's very pinkish. And the 2 guns are very pink skinned, and they also shoot pink bullets, so they're very pink, but they also contain nice little waifus on them, both of them. The P90 does, on the side, and on the mag, and the other gun, which is the M4, which I will be discussing later, has the waifu on the iron sight, which is really cool. So I think this pack is really cool. It is 2,400 COD points in the store, and I think that this is definitely one of the packs that is well worth it, because you get 2 primary guns, whereas some of the other Tracer packs contain a primary and a secondary, like the Nikto for instance, but you're paying for the character as well. In this one, you're mainly paying for the 2 primary guns, and these 2 guns are pretty solid, at least in my opinion. I do like both. M4 is no longer king, but the M4 is still pretty good. That is the other gun in the pack, and this, we have the P90, which is, in my opinion, a very solid gun, but it's underpowered, but it still has its own little place in the game that I very much enjoy, and I very much love. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. This is what the CASANOVA, it's called, which is pretty much the pink P90. This is what it looks like with the camos, the golds, the platinums, the Damascus, is what it all looks like. It's pretty fancy. But I'm just going to go into what this gun is, what's this gun's places in Call of Duty as of right now, this late in the game cycle. So, the P90 is pretty much a meme gun at this point. It's not very, very good, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean it's still not fun, and that doesn't mean you still can't do well with it. So here's the reason why I say that the gun is not very good. The gun has a very weak damage profile. Some of the SMGs have 3 to 6 shot kills, the others have 4 to 7. This is one of the 4 to 7s, right? But the other 4 to 7s are the Vector, which has 1,100 rounds per minute, and the MP7, which has like 920 rounds per minute. This is even less than both of those. So you're really a dog. You're not dealing enough damage, and you don't have the fire rate to really compete with everything else. So this is actually one of the weaker guns, but why is this still viable? Well, because this gun has 50 rounds in the mag, and this gun has very low recoil, which is nice, and it has nice, amazing iron sights, in addition to all that. But the king, and the real key, the amazing thing about this gun is the fact that it has an amazing sprint out time. Dang near instant. Yes, if you put the fly strap, and you put the 5mm laser, and you put the staple grip tape, you have a instant sprint on time, damn near instant. It's so good. That's what makes this gun amazing. It is the rushing gun. I mean, anything is really the rushing gun. The MP5's rushing gun if you really want it to be, so on and so forth. But this is like the true run and gunner's gun, right? That's what it's made for, and it feels so good. And the great thing about this pack and this skin is that it comes with pretty much all those attachments. Unfortunately, it came with a 1mm laser instead of a 5. And you gotta swap out so it's not pink, but oh well, you don't really look at the laser most of the time anyways. So, that's all you gotta do. The thing about a lot of the Tracer packs is that, in my opinion, they're not very well optimized in terms of the attachments that they put on. But literally, this skin, the CASANOVA, is probably single-handedly the best skin when it comes to optimizing attachments. In my opinion, it's got a long barrel, which is amazing, and pretty much essential because this gun doesn't have very much range. It's got the fly strap, which is needed for the sprint on time. It's got the staple grip tape, which, on every other gun that seems to have a skin, staple grip tape is black. On this, it's nice and pink, like they colored it, which is amazing. It's got a 1mm laser instead of a 5, that is the one qualm I do have. Fortunately, you can just swap it out. The laser is one of the things that doesn't really, matter for aesthetics really, because you don't really see it on the side. But it also has a compensator, which you don't really need for this gun because the recoil is already pretty low, but if you want, go ahead. If you don't, you can easily replace it with a suppressor, sleight of hand, or you could run it with fully loaded, because one other issue with this gun is that ammo is very scarce. It's a very rare ammo type, and you cannot run a secondary to get extra ammo, and I believe it doesn't share any other ammo with any gun in the game. So you pretty much need an ammo box, or stopping power, or scavenger, or you're gonna have to pick another gun up, and you're gonna have to stop using this when you run out of ammo, which is quite a shame because this gun's really fun to run around with. It is, again, as I said, it's a really fun rusher's gun. It's very enjoyable, it's nice and zippy, and it feels clean unlike some of the other guns, especially if you run around with assault rifles and you try to rush. It's like banging your head against a wall. This just feels clean, it feels good. Honestly, using any SMG feels good, but this one feels the best by far, and it's so nice. But again, it feels nice, but if you take a step back and you take a look at the stats and everything, you go, oh wait, no, it just feels nice, but it isn't actually nice. It's actually really weak. And that's one thing that's unfortunate about this gun. I do wish they would somehow, some way, maybe buff it along with the striker. I think those are the two SMGs in this game that do need a buff. Possibly the Bison needs a tweak. I think if you just eliminate that horizontal recoil on the Bison, then you'll be good, or you just reduce some of the recoil on the Bison, because you can't put a commando grip or anything. You can't put any foregrip on the Bison, which is unfortunate. That's minor tweak, but I'd say this, and I'd say the striker probably needs some more of the major-ish sort of tweaks, buffs coming up. If there's guns that I do recommend, there's plenty of other things I'm gonna talk about, but for the most part, SMGs, these are the two. This one, you can either increase the fire rate, or you can increase the range, or leaving damage is fine. I don't think there's much else you can do with the gun, to be honest, because of the nature of it. It's very zippy and it's very clean. But that's really about it. That's all you need. Just increase the fire rate and you're good to go. This gun feels good. It's clean. It's solid. It's nice. And I love this pack. And I love this gun in the pack. So anyways, that's just about all I got for you guys. Just wanted to say I love this gun. I do wish it'd be tweaked, but again, this pack's amazing. So anyway, it's been a Pop-Tarts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and y'all have a great day. Thank you so much. Peace.